I want to remind you, when you came to house number 100 Southland, you really know me. By the way, bring your greetings from my wife Pauline. Continue to pray for her, so that again, God will heal her in His time. It was then, I think I was Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly. And no, I think either that or I was practicing law from my offices in Church House, near the former American Embassy opposite there. And I was also doing work with the Scripture Union. And I registered Redeemed Gospel Church. Since you are sent by Archbishop Kitonga, you must have been bringing those papers, so that I registered Redeemed Gospel Church. I'm happy that I did not register a cult. Please give me a clap. I also registered Crisco. When I saw Apostle Das, and he came in with a friend who looked like from Guyana, I remembered the story of Jim Jones, a person who led a cult and got people to drink poison and they died. Pretty much like Shakahola. We must ask ourselves these basic questions. Mama Aida Odinga asked a question. Now she said, don't you think we need to regulate? Now that time, I think, has come. And I want to challenge the church, the mainland church, to be able to do something about not hindering the freedom of worship, because that you can't. It is written in our constitution. You cannot. And so I want to tell you that even those cults, so to speak, if they are worshiping, you may find it difficult to stop them. But one thing, the government is not a cult. We have police, instead of chasing Wandai and us, issuing instructions. And I'm going to comment on that, unfortunately, because we're all the same bishop. So I rather we pour it before you. Tukitoka hapa uombe ukijua hawa kina Martha na Kalonzo na Kioni na kina Wandai ni watu sampli gani. Because our hearts are hurting, and not just us, all Kenyans. So you ask yourselves, in Kilifi, where this thing happened, there is a chief, assistant chief, now of course intelligence, the whole government network. I don't think it is enough, my learned junior brother, Kindiki, to just have gone there and said, I'm changing. There's something basically wrong. This has taken a very long time to happen. It did not just happen. So somehow, as Wandai was quoted today saying, if in a functioning government, this cannot happen. So that we don't end up saying a cult. A cult, somebody worshipping God upside down, is guaranteed under the Constitution, but they are not allowed to take lives. They are not allowed to take lives, because that becomes something else. So I just wanted to comment to that extent on what has clearly been happening, and we wish you well. May your next 20 years bring with them tremendous soul harvesting and growth. Mother blessed your office. You said, oh, forgive my small office. And she said, utabarikiwa mpaka ushangae. This congregation will grow. We may not come every day, as you said, every Sunday, but once in a year we can come. You notice when I came, I said, hey, Bishop, hamujaenda sana. Next time we come, we want to worship not under the tent, but in there, in God's name. So, the next 20 years, if our Lord tarries, na vile askofu kutoka Tanzania alihubiri, mimi nilifurahi sana. Yaani watu wanapatwa na shida, mpaka mtu anasema, Yesu kuja, na kuja wewe mwenyewe usitumane. There are songs to that effect. Usitume mtu, kuja wewe mwenyewe. And of course he'll take his time, because he's God. So, as long as he doesn't come quickly, we'll do our best. Mkora alionekana ameiba akapata pesa nyingi zaidi, alafu akaambiwa akahubiriwa the gospel of salvation, akasema okoka. Akasema jameni, yani unasema Yesu anakuja, kwa nini hakuja wakati nilikuwa maskini, nao nimepata mali? So all kinds of things, but these are holy jokes. I've just finished a book, reading a book called Spare. No, I'm just going to finish it today. In fact, I read it